morning. It's kind of bittersweet in the world of chess when you look at it. While there is tremendous happiness over what has happened with Koneru Hampi. Remember, Koneru Hampi managed to win the World Rapid title, her second title in the World Rapid event. But unfortunately, when you have to look at the open section, Arjun Erigaisi's chances are finished. He drew his last game versus Alireza Firoujza. He tried really desperately to ensure that he could win it so that he could have a chance to finish in the top three. Now, what happened with Volodar Murzin's chances? He drew his last game, and that is why Volodar Murzin was crowned the World Rapid Champion. And because Arjun Erigaisi failed to finish in the tiebreakers, he had to at least get him to tiebreakers. Arjun Erigaisi is now has finished outside of the podium, and because of that, now he will not qualify for the candidates at this point in time. Arjun Erigaisi, the bigger breaking picture is that he will not top the FIDE circuit in 2024, and that is why now Fabiano Caruana has managed to qualify for the candidates. He becomes the first individual to qualify for the candidates in 2026. Arjun Erigaisi now will have to ensure that he goes through a very torturous route in 2025. Do well in the Chess World Cup, do well in Grand Swiss, or once again top the FIDE circuit in 2025. Now, because of Arjun's draw against Alireza Firoujza, what has happened is that the top three are all Russians. Volodar Murzin has gotten the gold medal. He's the second youngest world champion after Nodirbek Abdursattorov in the rapid event. On top of that, Alexander Grischuk has managed to finish second. The veteran has put on a great fight. He drew his last game versus Domingo Perez, and that is why he now has finished second. But Jan Nepomniachtchi, suddenly out of the blue, Jan Nepomniachtchi has managed to ensure that he gets into the bronze medal position. It was a big surge today. But if there is one moment which was really heartbreaking for all of us was that Volodar Murzin could have been stopped by Pragnananda. Pragnananda was in a great position and he was almost winning against Murzin. Had he won against Murzin, we would have had a tiebreaker situation and Arjun potentially could have won the World Rapid title. But unfortunately, Pragnananda blundered and Murzin managed to capitalize and he managed to reverse the position, and that is why he managed to win it in grand style. Yes, in his last game, he did try and ensure that he fought, but then, unfortunately, Volodar Murzin, congratulations to him, the 18-year-old superstar from Russia now. It's a total Russian sweep in New York. This is indeed remarkable, despite all the bans put in place, despite all the restrictions for the Russian athletes, they still come out on top. Russia, Soviet chess, you know how it is at this point in time. But it is not all doom and gloom for Arjun Erigaisi. Let's be very honest about it. Sure, it would have been better if he had topped the FIDE circuit in 2024 and managed to go through to the candidates. However, ranking points can also come into the fray at this age. So what does Arjun Erigaisi need to do? He needs to do well in the Chess World Cup. Firstly, that is the one thing. He needs to come in the top three in the Chess World Cup, which could be held around July, August. We don't know the tentative dates and the venues at this point in time. He has to do well. If he participates, he has to do well in the Grand Swiss tournament. After that, even if he doesn't do that, he has to ensure that he plays tournaments with good ranking points to ensure he qualifies and tops the FIDE circuit also. FIDE circuit, if he manages to top that in 2025, he will get it into the candidates in all these three ways. Remember, there are 3 spots in the Chess World Cup. There are 2 spots there is 1 spot in the 2 spots in the Grand Swiss event. Then you've got 1 spot each from FIDE Circuit 2024, FIDE Circuit 2025. And there is also 1 spot for the highest rated. The highest rated player at this point in time maybe in that sense, that is the last buffer you've got. So that is why this is a fantastic moment that is that, yes, Arjun had a chance, but then unfortunately he couldn't make it in the World Rapid event. And that is why India's challenge in the open category, if you sum it up, so close, yet so far. Pragnananda had a chance. He had a good run, by the way, in the last couple of days, but he blundered. The rest of the contingent also had very middling performances. Arjun, all hopes were pinned on him, but now that unfortunately hasn't come to fruition. So that's why Arjun Erigaisi's chances to qualify in 2024 itself to the candidates 2026 is over. Now he has to try in 2025. Ranking points also, let's see how that pans out by the end of January. If you look at it, what are the ranking points? If Arjun can qualify through that, let's see how that happens. So, very bittersweet day for Indian chess when you look at Sunday, because Koneru Hampi, what a individual. I mean, she's managed to win the World Rapid title for the second time, and she came close in 2023, but now she's managed to win it. And that is why, if you look at 2024, it's ended in the best possible way. Yes, there is the Blitz leg that will be played from 31st and 1st when you look at India. In there, the Indians have a chance, but it doesn't look all that happy at this point in time. But at least in the Rapid, we have one Indian world champion. Congratulations to Koneru Hampi for ensuring that she put on a great show. So that's why a fantastic achievement. Bit sad for Arjun Erigaisi, but then that's how the chess world is. So that's why Fabiano Caruana is the first individual to qualify for candidates 2026. Arjun will have his chances in 2025, but now he'll have to undergo a very torturous route of qualification at this point in time. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video, and I'll take a couple of comments. Good year for 18-year-olds in chess, Anshuman Swain. I mean, yes, Volodar Murzin. I mean, what a player. It's a total Russian sweep in the medals when you look at it. Rakshit is saying rating spot also maybe next year maybe can be entry for Arjun since he's highly rated. There is also a spot for the highest rated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But then highest rated January 2025, maybe like how Alireza Firoujza managed to get into the candidates. We'll have to wait for the January updates then. But if that doesn't happen, practically, if I have to look at it, Chess World Cup is the only way that I feel that he can get through. Chess World Cup, remember last time Pragnananda, Vidit and all managed to get it through the World Cup at this stage. Grand Swiss, Vidit came through Grand Swiss, sorry. Pragnananda came through the World Cup because he reached the final. Vidit went through Grand Swiss. So yes, there are opportunities, but let's see how that pans out. So Arjun Erigaisi doesn't finish in the podium in the World Rapid. Now let's see how that pans out in the coming days. Now, Rapid is over. Blitz begins from 31st and 1st India time when you look at it. So we are ending the chess calendar on the ultimate high. Koneru Hampi, the new world rapid champion in the women's category. India gets one more world champion. Unfortunately, Arjun Erigaisi doesn't get it. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis. And don't forget to tap that bell icon so I know when we go live. Thank you so much for all the comments as well. We'll be back soon with more updates from the World Rapid and Blitz Championship, as well as the Border Gavaskar Trophy between India and Australia. Bye-bye.